Everybody, welcome to Yah Entertainment's YouTube channel, where we bring to you the latest news, updates, and reviews of all the happenings locally and abroad. Please remember to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get all new video updates. So people, we're in the first month of 2021 and the killings are out of control. A bloody weekend has left at least 10 people dead and several injured following gun attacks across the island in parishes such as Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Anne and St. James. A mother and daughter were shot dead in Olympic Gardens, Kingston 11 on Sunday, January 17th. They have been identified as 52-year-old Elia Pasco and 32-year-old Natalia Pasco, both of Dooney Road in Olympic Gardens. Reports from the police are that at about 11 a.m., both women were at home when they were approached by a gunman who opened fire, hitting them both. The police were summoned and the females were taken to the hospital where they were pronounced dead. Investigations are ongoing. But people, what them people could have who them know, what them see, for them just come take them out of them yard. You know, sister, we're not safe nowhere. Moving to the western side of the island as tensions raised in Norwood St. James following the shooting of 4 persons, 3 fatally within 24 hours. Members of the St. James Police Division have launched a major manhunt for the perpetrators involved in Friday night and Saturday shootings of 4 persons in 2 separate attacks in Norwood St. James. Dead are 50-year-old plumber Aubrey Brown, 47-year-old busloader Donovan Reed, also known as Dummy, and 20-year-old unemployed Nicardo Daly, all of Norwood St. James addresses. Reports are that at about 12:01 Saturday morning, Brown was walking home when he was pounced upon by armed men who robbed him of his cell phone and an undetermined sum of money. The men then shot Brown, who was later pronounced dead at hospital. In an earlier gun attack at a bar in another section of the same community, 3 persons, including Reed and Daly, were shot by unknown gunmen. The 3 were taken to hospital where Reed and Daly were pronounced dead and the other person admitted. After the killing, the police instituted a 24-hour curfew which began at 6 p.m. Saturday. So people, I have a question for ask. We have one video where give you a little synopsis of what happened. And you mean to tell me say nobody from the community can point out not even one of the individual posing as gunman? No man, we need to do better. Whether it's them clothes, them body language, them height, or how them walk, someone in the community should be able to can say, listen, that one there was Miss Cheryl grandson and that one there's Master grandson. But no, if we keep it quiet, how we supposed to curb this problem? Because these individuals are becoming a pestilence in people's lives. Also in St. James, a senior citizen was among 3 people shot and killed in quarry in Salt Spring, St. James on Sunday. They have been identified as 77-year-old Estriana Wilson from Quarry, 29-year-old music producer Shaven McPherson of a Kadadupa address in St. James, and 47-year-old Dwight McCollum, also from Quarry. 4 other people, including a man believed to be the driver of the vehicle used by the gunmen, are being treated for bullet wounds. The police say the incident occurred at about 6 p.m. as a crowd gathered for a football match and an illegal party. Persons traveling in a white Toyota Voxy opened fire at the crowd, injuring the people. The police were called and the injured taken to hospital. 3 were pronounced dead. The man suspected to be the driver of the getaway vehicle was later found suffering from a bullet wound. Investigators theorize he was accidentally shot by his cronies, but him very salt. Very, very salt. What a piece of catastrophe upon him. But first of all, the government have a restriction of 15 people in any one space. So when you hear about these gatherings, these illegal parties, you must expect that something negative will happen. Whether police come, whether shootout as is the trend from 2020, or something else. But these people will never learn what them yeah do them. Why do they find it so difficult to stay in? People, at the start of the video, we said that the weekend was bloody and the bloodshed continues. Gunmen shot 5 persons in Almanton, Kingston on Sunday night, killing 3 of them. The incident took place at about 7:15 p.m. on Prince of Wales Street. Several persons were standing on the roadway when 2 cars drove up. It is reported that the men in the cars, carrying high-powered weapons, opened fire at the individuals, then both vehicles sped off. 3 were pronounced dead, with 2 others admitted for treatment. The deceased men have been identified as 21-year-old ex-JDF member Raheem Brown, 20-year-old Connie Foster, also known as Big Red, and 20-year-old Marvin Livingston, also known as Diamond. But people, word on the street is that the shooting is linked to the killing of an elderly man known as Daddy B, who was shot on Friday night in Allman town. The man was reportedly in his shop when he was pounced upon by men who shot him in the chest. It is reported that he lived in the community for some 40 years with his wife and children. So people, let's talk about the Allman town situation a bit. You have these 3 young men, none of them not reach 25, and them lose them 3 points just so. So when you see these young men and everybody's putting RIP, SIP, you have to wonder if people within the community did not know what these guys were about, and if they knew why nothing was said. No, everybody will expect Jamaica to give them sympathy because they were young and them dead. But and that's how this thing work. If you live by the gun, you will die by the gun. You live by badness, you will die by badness. So at the end of the day, only need to sort out on yourself and then keep pestilences to yourself, because if nobody no want shub out, who need for shub out, we'll always have these problems. So peeps, feel free to leave a comment or have discussions in the comment section below. This update was brought to you by Yah Entertainment. See you soon with more news, reviews, and updates.